Hey, this is Travis Comics Limited. You can't see my face, but I'm right here. Um, I'm about ready to get started on the Daredevil pack attack on Whatnot. If you're out there, join me. Pre-bids are open on the items that we have for the show. That feels a little loud. I'm going to turn that down just a hair because it just needs to be background. Anyway, so pre-bids are open. One pack has already been pre-bid on. I'm doing 5 packs this morning, no matter what. I probably will not do the 5th pack. I'm going to probably save that for a later time. I'm getting really close to 2,000 members on my Instagram, and I think that would be a kind of a cool, crack it, pull it out, and give it to the top. Do a giveaway on my Instagram for that. A hashtag giveaway. Those are always fun. Anyway, so I'm here. I'm about ready to start the show in like 20 seconds. I got my cup of coffee, which I can't show you. Well, I guess I could show you I got my coffee. It's Spider-Man. I don't have a Daredevil cup. I got a whole bunch of Daredevil books. All of them are, bronze and modern age stuff. So, anyway, we're going to go live on Whatnot here in 3, 2, 1, and we are live. Or, well, guess not. Hang on. Let's start the stream. There it is. That's happiness. Go live. Man, it is like this platform, man. Sometimes it is just not my friend. I just have to like close the window, open the show again, and tell it to stream from where I'm at. It's just, oh my goodness. Stream from here. There we go. Hey, good morning, my friends out there. How are you today? We got some Daredevil. We got some Daredevil packs. There's one here. You kind of see one in the background up there on the other screen, on my other part of my screen. I'm gonna go ahead and do some. I'm gonna do some dollar starts on Daredevils, and then we'll do that first pack that's already been pre-bid on. And then if anybody's interested, I got that John Boy Myers variant cover for Daredevil number 18. Gorgeous freaking this book is it's cool. It's a cool book. It's a Torch variant of Daredevil, which that's a pretty cool variant. I think it's pretty freaking awesome. I mean, I think last month when John Boy Myers was doing these covers, he kind of had a similar body style he was doing for the shapes and things like that, because he did a Batman cover that's really similar to that. So, but as an artist, sometimes it's kind of a set thing you do. You're like, okay, I'm going to do these 5 characters in these same positions, because they all can do these same positions. And so today you're going to see me using my hands a lot, but not seeing my pretty face. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get started with, I don't know. Let's start a dollar start. Let's see what happens, guys. These are all very fine to near mint books. I'm pretty sure, or I don't know. They're $1. There we go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do dollar start, and we're doing them at I don't know, 10 seconds, sudden death, and here we go. First one's up. Oh yeah, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a buyer's giveaway for this show. I often have in the past for different shows, but today I don't really have anything related to this. But I might, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do a top buyer. Anyway, All right, so let's see. You guys are all in here. You guys are wanting Daredevil packs, right? That's why you're here. The pack attack. Why do I only have 3 of you in here? Okay. I guess what we'll do is I'll put that back in the box there. Do I have my my pre-bid person in for this one? This pre-bid I got going here. Let's see. Who's the pre-bid on this one? Do we know who it is? Do we see who it is? I don't think we see who it is. Well, normally, if the person's in the room, which doesn't look like they're in the room, and this is crazy. How is it there are only 3 people in my room right now? That is insane. All right. Let's do the Silver Age pack then. I'm just going to put it up. It's up there. I'm going to go ahead and get this auction going. Not sudden death, that's for sure. Let's change our time frame on this. All right. What's everybody else doing on their shows? Are they doing like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Anybody been in another show yet today to see what that's been like? Should I just stop and run over to another show and watch them do it? All right, let's do 30 seconds. 30 seconds to a minute. Okay. Well, I don't have enough people in here for 30 seconds on one of these right now. Get me 16 people in here, and I'll do 30 seconds. But we'll do a minute 30 for the first one. All right. I think I did a minute the last time I did this. I just did a minute on all of them. So we'll just go there. First one's up. Cap Jam is winning on it. I think Cap Jam was my pre-bid there. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put this out here just for anybody out there to know. I would prefer to crack them all so that so we can see them. I can't guarantee condition unless I crack them, and I can't guarantee condition anyway. But I can at least I feel I can feel better compensating for that. If something is damaged, also whatnot. I know the last one, but the one before. Someone got a pack that was damaged that they did not crack, and they reached out to Whatnot, and Whatnot compensated them directly for it. Because these are their packs. We're reselling Whatnots and Marvel's packs. All right. Well, let's see how the first one went for $67 to Moonster. Do you want it cracked, Moonster? Mookster? Rip it. Excellent. Well, I got some bags and boards, so we'll go ahead and grab those, get 3 of those out. All right. I'm just going to set this one right there. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, your first one is Daredevil 183. That is in the way. How lame is that? So there's that one, which is just a regular variant trade dress. Your next one is the Daredevil 11 Virgin variant. And your final one is the Daredevil #1 gold foil Phil Notto cover. Slip that in a bag for you. And there you go. Those are your books, man. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Do you want your bag? Because I can ship that, not a problem. Nope, you don't? Okay, cool. All right. Well, Mookster, I'll throw something in there for you. All right, let's start the next. Oh, we've got another pre-vid on one already. Well, let's go with that one. All right, it's out there. It's up. It's going. Z2525 is winning. BSM Jason is winning now. Crawlin King is coming in. Back to Z. All right, Z, it looks like you're going to take this one down. It's at 20 seconds, $59. Ooh, Mookster came in and grabbed that, took it, just raised it up to 68. Back to Z for 73. All right, looks like you got this one, Z. Rip it. Let me know, Z, are you going to want to rip it or ship it? Ship it. Okay. So again, if it comes damaged, you need to reach out to Whatnot on that, just so you know. I want you to know that. All right? They will be the ones to go to for that. But I will do everything in my power to make sure this comes to you as best as it can possibly go. I will bag board it. I mean, I won't bag and board it, but I will put it in a container, and then I will also wrap it and make sure that it comes with cardboard and everything protecting it. So just so you know, that's how I ship things. I make sure they got bubble wrap and all that stuff, and it will come to you in the best way possible. So if you know me at all, you've seen any of my shows, if you've gotten anything from me, those of you who've bought stuff from me, you know how things come, you know how things I ship, how I handle that shipping. All right, final one out of this box. And the auction is in. Here we go. Yes, what's inside is random. It comes with this handy dandy card right here. Has some of the listings on it. You can actually look it up on the website, or you can go into the show notes, and the show notes also have the description of everything that's in there too. Basically, the comics that are in there are Daredevil #1, Daredevil 183, Daredevil 28, Daredevil 38, and Daredevil 11. They come in this way. There's 1,800 of each of the trade dress, and almost every pack has one trade dress, they say. There's 1,200 virgin covers, 900 silver foil covers, 600 prism foil covers, 300 gold foil. So we saw a gold foil, and that's one of the most limited. There are signed covers. There are 50 artist signed gold foil covers. There are 5 sketch covers out there. All right, Cajun, you won. Congratulations. Rip it or ship it. Well, I didn't even get to the last one there. The last piece on there is there are two cast signed covers. Cajun Thief. So I'm assuming you're like talking Gambit, right? Remy LeBou. All right. So have any of you guys been watching? You guys watched the Daredevil series? Did you like it? I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. It could have been. I felt like it had a lot of really beautiful and excellent elements to it. All right, here we go. Your first issue is the Daredevil 11 trade dress cover, or yeah, trade dress. Your second cover is that John Zhang variant cover, Virgin variant of the John Zhang. Oh, that's nice. I like that one a lot. It's John Zhang Virgin, and you've got the silver foil #1. So we've seen a silver foil #1, and we've seen a gold foil #1. That is pretty sweet. There you go. Those are all yours, my friend. Oh, nice. That's great. I was going to do a show yesterday morning, but I ended up, my boss called me the day before. Oh, do you want the bag? Oh, that's really sweet. Sure? Okay, cool. I will put it with your stuff. All right. Let's crack the box. I love doing, I love these, you know, this is my favorite, one of my favorite things to do and whatnot. It's not even so much that it's a big, you know, a big thing, right? It's more of a, I enjoy having the community coming into my room, getting the chance to talk to you guys, getting the chance to get to know me, start following me, becoming someone who wants to do my thing here. All right, so 3 comic packs in here, just like the last one. So here we go on the next one. It's going to be the Golden Age pack. Well, I say Golden Age pack only because it's it. Yes, that's all Johnny Jardin's art in there. That's he is my he. I got a I did Comic Tom's comic service for a year, and so he sends out Johnny Jardin's art with his whole thing. So it's pretty sweet. All right, here we go for the next one. Next auction is coming up. And there we go. It has started. Percy Jackson coming in. Holding it at 76. So normally the show I do is called Comics and Coffee. I actually start like 10 minutes before, usually on my YouTube channel, and then I cut over to I start my Whatnot show because I dual streaming. So right now this is being broadcast to my Comics Limited Whatnot channel, YouTube channel. At the same time we're doing all this stuff. So if I'm talking a lot, it's probably because I'm talking a lot. So yeah. So anyway, here we go, guys. Ooh, Percy Jackson's back on it. Looks like he's going to take it down to what? Ooh. Got a little bit of a battle going on here. It's always fun. So everybody will get something today from me as well that buys something. You'll also get something will come in extra will be in your box just because that's how I do it. I sell comics, yes, but I also like to give comics as well, and that's just kind of my that's just who I am. It's how I decided to do my business when it comes to stuff. Is I also wanted to be sharing comics with people as well. So you're gonna buy something, you buy this, and I'm gonna give you something as well. So you might get a couple comics for that are maybe Daredevil related. You might get something might come out of this box because everything in this box is Daredevil related. You know what? There's a bunch of stuff from between 200 and 300 in here. In fact, I have a 300 in here. And then it jumps up to the higher levels, and then I've got a couple virgins in here. And kind of my, you know, the last Daredevil run, not the one that was not Saladin Ahmed's run, but the Chip Zdarsky run. I really liked it. It was a really good run. All right, so rip it or ship it, Percy. All right, we will do that. I'm going to write your name down here. Okay, here comes out the goodness. All right, first pack, first book is the Daredevil 183, Punisher versus Daredevil. There it is. The next one is the Alex Maleev. Maleev, is that how you say his name? Maleev, Kingpin cover. Oh no, I'm sorry, David Mack Kingpin cover. Now I know David Mack. I've met him a bunch of times. We do a show to help veterans every year, and he always gives a giant amount of stuff. This last time I was at the last con that I saw him at, yeah, there's a gold one in there, as it is. There we go, the David Mack Kingpin. David Mack, fantastic, not only a fantastic artist, fantastic human being. He donated over $2,000 worth of product for Heroes for Heroes, and that's coming up really soon. Here, we're going to be doing a Heroes for Heroes show for Veterans Day, and there is your gold Daredevil #1. Okay. All right, Percy. Do you want the bag? Yes. Okay. Okay. All right, so gold bronze bag or the modern bag. Which one do we want to do next? Yeah, I sell those for $10 a piece. Those things in the background. Those they're prints. I sell them for $10 a piece. So if you want one, I'll create a little $10 thing and it'll be yours. Gold bronze, got it. A good old bronze. All right. I think I'm going to keep this pack for myself. Actually, I haven't kept the pack ever in one of these, but I'm wanting to. I might crack it and just look at it and see what it is. And then maybe I'll sell off individual issues, the 3 individual issues. If there's one in there I want. I mean, the one I really want, well, I would love to have the John Jang, but I'd like to have that in the Prism foil, because Prism we haven't seen any. Will you sell the empty box? Yes, I will sell the empty box. You make an offer and it's yours. Actually, Z, you already bought something. You can have the empty box. You got the Mac Prism foil. Yeah, that would be another cool one for Prism foil. All right, $87, guys, going to Vandy's Pops. Looks like it is his. All right, Vandy's, it's your box. Crack it, rip it or ship it. Rip it. All right. We haven't opened one of these yet. In fact, our last one is going unopened. It's getting shipped. All right, first book. It is the John Jang trade dress. Man, such a cool looking book. I love the way he draws stuff sometimes. I mean, he did the. I know it's a variant that a couple of people got. So here's the John Jang trade dress. And then our next book is the Alex Maleev Virgin. Which is another really cool cover. And I think Alex Maleev wasn't the artist who created that character. And your final book is the silver foil of the Daredevil #1. All pretty books. There you go. Should I sell the last one? Yeah, Yeah, I should sell the last one. You guys want it so bad that I gotta sell it to you. All right. Well, should I crack it and let you guys sell? Do you want the bag that came in there, Vandies? Just out of curiosity. Do you want that gold bag? Yes, please. Okay, that is coming to you too. And Z, the box that's right here on the floor next to me is going to you, just so you know. All right. Let me create. Wouldn't it be cool if it was something awesome? Well, I've got two, so I'll send you that. And you asked, you're the second person to ask, so it's yours. That's how it works. I'm just that kind of guy. All right, so let's get the last one up. This will just take a second. Inventory. All right. Duplicate. Duplicate. Let's go and edit it. Go up to 1. And everything else stays the same. Oh, we're going to change the title from 5 to 6. And got it set up to show, publish. And then go back to auctions. Where is it? That's weird. $1 auction. It's assigned to the show. Save changes. Oh, come on. Oh, there. I had pre-bids on. Let's see here. Okay, there is another one in there. That pack is is up there. Hey, just for the heck of it, let some other folks come into the room for a second before I run it. I'm gonna run this. It's variant cover, John Boy Myers. It is gorgeous. It is Human Torch. If Daredevil was the Human Torch, let's go ahead and run it. Start auction. There you guys go. It's a cool book. $3 is way less than cover price. Will you run the Batman art? Yes, I'll run the Batman art. I'm going to start it at $10. So you guys want me to do it? I will do that. I love John Boy Myers. By the way, another really fantastic human being. Very first time I ever reached out to him just to talk to him about maybe doing a piece for me. He got sick, so he couldn't be at the show, and he actually reached out to me and said, "Hey, I want you to know I'm not coming to Portland this year, so I can't do the cover that you were talking about, but let me know. We'll hook up at another show, and I will do your piece first. As long as you're there that morning, it will be I'll be looking for you." And really great guy. So, all right, Percy, that's yours, man. Okay. All right, let's do this pack. Oh, Batman art. That's right. So which one do you guys want? Do you want them both? Do you want the Batman Dark Knight beat up Batman first, or do you want this Batman first? I like this Batman. I like the lightning and that background and everything. It's pretty cool. Okay, both. Sure. I'll do that. Comics, manga, comic art, product name, Jardins, Batman. All right. Oh, whoa, that's too much. All right. Confirm. Okay, those are in there now. I will run the first one. That's weird. Why did you do that weird starting price? Well, you know what? That's fine. Looks like we're doing a $6 starting price on that. There you go. Batman, Johnny Jardins, starting at $6. Normally, regularly, $10 from me. $15 from Johnny at a show. And that's without a signature. I think it's $25 with a signature. But another also very cool, interesting fellow. Fun to talk to. Published artist too. Not just Comic Tom variants. He's done some other stuff for. In fact, he has a new one coming out for Marvel book coming out next month. I'm really excited for him on that one. This is not an issue. This is just a piece of art. This is a print. Johnny Jardins is the artist, and this is one of his prints. All right, Percy, that's yours. All right, here comes the next Batman one. This one's cool because this is kind of Dark Knight Returns. It's got the Dark Knight Returns chest piece. I like that one a lot. I actually have used this one in a lot of backgrounds for a lot of videos because I've had this one for a couple years. You know, it's not often that people actually have bought them. That's what's really crazy. Yeah, he's a. I love his work. Yeah, I had a from him. I had a sketchbook that he did one where it had a whole bunch of his covers on the inside of the book. Gosh, that thing went for a crazy amount of money. I was so surprised by it. All right, Percy, that one's also yours. All right. Well, let's go with final pack here. If you're all ready. We got one more pack. We only got 12 people in the room. What's going on here? We had 20 just a few minutes ago. What is going on here? Oh, people, people, people. Fickle, fickle, fickle. All right, here we go. Coming out with the final pack. And we're going to go ahead and start this at 1 minute. Love Bone is winning at $26. Let's see where this one goes. Dog Nuts. Bendy's back in it for at 54. Oh boy. Snoozing. Where are we at? Woo. Ooh, we're at 97. Rogers just jumped that. Ooh, Percy took it up to 102. I feel a temperature rising here. Percy, that is yours, my friend. That is coming to you. All right. Okay. Oh wait, we're gonna crack that, aren't we? We're gonna rip that. Ready to see that, Percy? See what it is? Ribbit. Sound like Rob. Ribbit. Ribbit. Ribbit real good. Uh-oh. This starts off interesting. I haven't seen the trade dress version of the number one, but that's what we're starting off with. I'm curious what's in that other one. That one other pack, man. It's just that it always makes me wonder. And you know what? Nobody ever contacts me back later and says, "Oh yeah, this is what I got." I would love that person to do that. There is the trade dress version of the number one. So you remember how I said the one that I wanted the most, Percy? The one I wanted the most? You remember what I said, guys, right? I said I wanted the John Jang in the hollow foil. Well, you got the Daredevil versus Punisher, number 183. You know, because you got that one, I think just for the fun of it, you got that one, and you're gonna get this one too. Just for the fun of it. But look at this. Look at this. You got the hollow foil of the John Jang cover. The cover that I wanted. Man, look at that shine on that. Look at that shine. That is such a cool. I love these hollow foils. They've been so cool, man. That is just freaking awesome. Look at how it shines on that screen, man. You can swipe away the words. You can see it without it. Oh, so good. So good. Well, you're welcome. Where did the bag go? Oh, it's right here. I assume you want the bag this time as well? All right. I have a couple more variants in here. Also, you know, I know this wasn't a very popular comic, and I don't understand why. But the Daredevil Woman Without Fear, the Elektra version of Daredevil, was fantastic. In fact, I loved the character. Chip Zdarsky outdid himself when he did it because he made it so much more like the way we see her in her fullest of a character, and I like that a lot. But I feel like that was a really good, solid story. Are you sure, Z? You want me to do that? I can do that. I certainly can. I'm dying to see what you got. Are you dying to see what you got too? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Well, give me 1 second before I do that. I want to grab some bags and boards for you, so we have some. Okay. And I'm running low, so I might have to scab some off of some others here. Let me see what I got. Yeah, I'm expecting an order of boards today. Three. I didn't have to scab. That was good. Cool. I had 3 left. Nice. All right, here we go, Z. Here comes your bag. Let's see. This is always a party. I love doing this. This is my favorite part, actually, is seeing these books. Man, they can be so cool, and that just it's so cool. Can be so cool. Ooh, good start. Good start. David Mack is your start, which is that's fantastic. You got a David Mack. Kingpin. You know what? I think Z, because you're so generous for letting us see what you got, I might have something to go with that. I think I do. In fact, let me flip back here for a second. Back here. Yeah, right here. Why don't we go ahead and throw in a Mayor Fisk variant cover as well. You got yourself a version of the Daredevil versus Punisher. Not a signed one. But you did get a gold foil of Daredevil #1. Such a cool cover. Phil Nato, man. He did a Black Widow series with Nathan, what was the guy? Nathan Williamson? Nathan something or other. And it was fantastic. But there you go, man. That's your pack. You want your gold bag too to come with you? Oh, wouldn't it be cool if that was a signed one? That would be sweet. It's not though. But you know, it's interesting. 1 in 4 chance. That is cool. All right, Z, we're going to go ahead and put that in there for you. Oh. I already had a thing. Right there. All right. Okay, so what else do I have? Do you guys want to buy more stuff? I got some more stuff. I think I do. I have some more Daredevil issues. Actually, I might have some variants in here too. I know I have variants in here. This, I believe, is the Daredevil #25. Virgin variant. How about just for the fun of it, we'll start that one at $1. No, I don't have any of the more of those Batmans. I wish I did. I can see what other. I mean, I have the 2 Carnage you see back there, Johnny Jardins. I have a. Mook got in there right away. He saw it was like, $1 for that cover? Yes! You're on it, man. Let's see, I don't know if I can reach it all right now. My art kind of got pushed over into a corner. And I don't know if I can reach it without knocking everything over. I'm also an artist as well. I don't know if they're in the... let's see, I have a bunch of Nate... the guy who did the... Alright, here's Johnny Jardin's piece. Alright, so this is what I have left of Johnny Jardins. Those 2 Carnage in the background. And I have this headshot of Wolverine. Oh. Headshot of Wolverine. Null and Freddy Krueger. I also have some Scotty Young, if anybody's interested. I have an Avengers Scotty Young. I have an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Scotty Young. And I have a Star Wars Scotty Young. Any of those you guys are interested in, I'll run them. You know, we'll run them all at $6, starting at $6. If anybody's interested. The Wolverine. Okay. JDJ. Overrated. All right, there we go. What's up? Yeah, I like that one too. I had another one that I sold a couple months ago. My youngest daughter really likes it's Biggie, right? Vandy's. All right. Likes the Biggie Spawn cover. Any of the other ones you guys are into? Null, Freddy Krueger, any of the Scotty Youngs. I also have a couple by Nate. I have an original piece right here that I did. It's, you know, you get to caption it your whatever way you want to caption it, but it's Frank Castle slapping Captain America. It was a homage to the Bat Slap. It was done for a show called Between the Lines. Artist show that's over there. Anyway, I just throw it up there. See if anybody is interested. Anyway, so if not, you know what? I think, guys, that might be what we're gonna call it. Any more No, I'm all out of packs. I sold all 6 of my packs. I noticed that Comic Tom seemed to have a lot more than 2. And I was a little disappointed in Whatnot when they said everybody only gets 2. And I'm seeing Comic Tom, and I'm seeing, you know, I started them at $1, Gary, and they went for, yeah, that perpetuates a problem within Whatnot's organization, right? The big sellers stay the big sellers then, right? Yeah, we're supposed to start them at $1. That's what we're told by Whatnot. They wanted us to start them at $1. So, I mean, you know, we have a price point that we buy into as retailers, right? So we get a pretty good price point for the 6 packs altogether, right? So 3 in each box, and 1 case has 2 boxes. So we all got to have 1 case, but it seemed like Comic Tom got more than 1 case, and so did Davis Ryder and a few other people, and that was I feel that Whatnot, you know, kind of did us wrong there. So I could do Daredevil $1 starts. I've got a bunch of Daredevil stuff in here that I could do. Well, you know, it's interesting. Comic Tom is actually, I think you know, the last couple of these packs that he's done, he does a lot of giveaways with his packs and sells other things, you know, his own books, which I like that. That's an okay thing, and I don't have a problem with that. Davis, on the other hand, was selling packs, so yeah, and so when they have when I had 4 boxes out of the last one, like four boxes, that was fantastic. And it worked really well for me. But this one, I mean, and this one worked great for me too. Don't get me wrong. I am not disappointed in my sales today. This is fantastic. You guys are awesome. I can't wait to give you guys extra stuff and get things shipped off to you. We'll get them shipped off we'll get things packed up and shipped off. Either today, or they'll either get packed and shipped today, or they'll get packed today and shipped by Monday. So But anyway, you know, I don't fault Tom for being in the role he's at. He has built a brand and built himself up to be that person that he is, and that is okay with me. In fact, I would say go as far as saying is that that's the nature of the industry that we're in here for as resellers, right? As resellers, let's let me let's let me talk to you, not talk to the table. Okay. Well, anyway, as resellers, you know, you have a brand you're building, you have things that you're trying to do, and hey, it is okay for someone to be successful. And I don't fault Tom for that at all. I don't fault Davis for that at all. They're both great sellers. This is their livelihood. For me, this is my side hustle, right? So when I get the opportunities to do this with the side hustle, it's fantastic. I love it because it's a big extra boon. It allows me to do something extra for my family, and it's cool. And so that I love that. And you know, and it gives me more opportunity to reach out and do something generous for the people who were on the show who bought stuff. So check me out on Instagram, Comics Limited on Instagram, Comics Limited on YouTube, Comics Limited just about everywhere else except for here, which I'm TravVic1138, which is my email address. But you know, it's what happened when just because I originally set up Whatnot before I had Comics Limited set up for everything else. So, but check me out everywhere else. I do sketch covers. I'm currently working on a Spider-Gwen that I'm almost done with, and then I got a Thanos gauntlet, and then a Commandi that I'm working on too. So if you guys are interested, I do sketch covers. I do original pieces of art, and you can check that all out on my Instagram. It's all in my Instagram, in my feed. You can check out what I've got there. So you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for making it a very successful show. Thank you for being out here buying stuff and supporting our community and everything that we do around here. Whether on Whatnot, whether on YouTube, whether it be on Instagram, wherever you are in supporting the comic books, because you know this is a medium we all love, we all enjoy, we all want to be a part of in some way, shape, or form. And this is my way of being able to be a part of it as an artist, as a you know, as a seller, as a collector, as a YouTuber. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. And I will let you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. And I will catch you next, I think on Thursday I have a show. So I will, if you check me out, you want to tag me for this my next show. My next show is on Thursday. And I'll be doing, usually start around, my books start between I do $3 to $5 starts depending on what's selling. And I do a random assortment of books I'm selling, usually Marvel and DC for the most part. But you just ask. All those boxes behind me all have comics in them, and all of them are for sale. So that's all available out there too. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a fantastic day, and make sure you share the love of comics, as my friend Bigby always says. Share the love of comics with everyone you meet. You never know where it will lead you. It led him and me to becoming really good friends over almost 50 years. So thanks a bunch, everyone. See you later. Bye. I say bye, but then I don't end the stream right away. So bye. Bye. All right, so man, that is loud. Let's mute that. Let's go to fulfill shipments. Okay, so I haven't closed the stream yet for Whatnot, YouTube yet, so it's good to see you all. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. If you're on the YouTube stream, I'm sorry I can't see the chat here because I'm using Whatnot, not necessarily on my chat stream. And I know there's a way to see it within this within here, but it is not something I've set up in a way that makes logical sense. So, but let's grab the camera. And let's make me big. All right, so yeah, it was interesting. A little into the show discussion. They're talking about how Whatnot kind of didn't do right by some of its resellers. I feel like, and I'm not gonna, you know, mince words about this. I do feel like Whatnot did not kind of let us down by sending us an email saying you can only buy one box or two boxes or two kits, meaning two boxes like this, and that was it. That's all you were allowed to buy. And so, and if you bought more than one, they took it away. Well, then we see people like, you know, their big resellers had more, and that was frustrating because as a little guy, it would be nice to be able to tap into some of that more because that allows more people to see my channel and it helps me grow. So that's the not fair feelings about it there. But you know, I'm not gonna say totally boo on it. I had a great show. I mean, I made a decent amount of money for my earnings. So yeah. Anyway, so what can I say? I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing what I'm doing. I enjoy doing it with my friends that I'm doing it with. So, but you know, you guys, it was fun having you here. Thanks for watching. If you watched me on YouTube, if you're watching in the rewind, you know, check out the show. I didn't talk as much as I normally do, but I did talk a lot at the end and at the beginning. So you can watch the beginning, fast forward through all the sales, and then watch the end where I talk some more about my feelings about this situation with Whatnot. You know, I mean, for you guys out there in YouTube world, I'm going to be starting on Encore, as well as you know, I might even switch over and try some YouTube, not YouTube, eBay live sales, because you know I have a great seller rating on eBay as well. Check out my eBay store. I mean, right now I think I only have 15 things up there, but I will be putting some more stuff up this next week. And you know, check out my YouTube channel. Well, you're on my YouTube channel, so check out the shorts I've been putting up. They've been fun and fantastic to make. I made a really great short just recently on West Coast Avengers. Man, it was a lot of fun. I created like a little intro part of it, so kind of PSA. The books you're going to follow, these books are provided by West Coast Avengers, and you know, speak silly. But that's the whole point, right? We're on YouTube, we're being silly. That's just the part of it anyway, because it's really all about just doing this for fun and having a good time. So I love this community. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Thank you for watching, and have a fantastic weekend. And remember, like everybody says, collect what you like. Enjoy the comics you're reading. Don't buy something just because someone else said to buy it. Buy it because you're interested. And if you're getting recommendations from friends, that's cool too. And you know what? I think recommendations are fantastic because more recommendations out there give me an opportunity to decide whether or not that's something I'm really interested in or not. And I don't have any qualms where I have to feel like I have to do something that someone recommends. Ever. But that's okay. Neither should you. You know, I would just recommend that you know, buy art from me. That would be fun. I love that anyway. Just kidding. Just kidding. You guys have a fantastic day. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you later. Okay, so now I'm going to end the broadcast like I'm supposed to do.